As I was saying today, we're going to be covering a number of things in this in conjunction with a masterclass that we'll be holding. Tonight, we'll talk about achieving the bottom and top of the new artist's albums chart. It's an easily attainable goal by reaching the bottom of the top of this chart. You can do a number of different things. And really, honestly, what you're looking at is marketing yourself and getting the record sales to a point where you're selling about 200 records per week. Isn't that right, Johnny?
Well, what does it say? Okay, like they have a not a week. It's almost like leading up to the pre-sale. So we give you like, I'm going to show you how, like, if you want to do like 2 months, put out your release for like 2 months. And so that we'll give you some, we're going to give you some, in the advanced class, we're going to probably show like more like what you could do as far as like to like lead up to that, where you're not just telling people every day, here, buy my song, buy my pre-song, you're doing different things to make them put a buzz around it.
But it's an attainable goal. You're talking about fundraising. You're talking about taking your albums and promoting them via, giving singles. Sometimes artists will release singles for promotion. So this will happen after a concert or event, right?
Right.
So it's kind of cool. And it's a really easily attainable goal to get your stuff up onto that new artist's Billboard chart. Your pre-sales include things like fundraiser events, some of your promo type stuff. Keep in mind that the pre-sales also appear to have unit count attached to them. In a typical week, it looks like 200 per week isn't really a difficult goal to attain. But
and we're going to show you how to do that, because there's some pretty interesting tools. Some people that I know that they'll show you how to get that. But so we're going to share their videos with you. But the main goal is we want to do the paperwork that goes behind, because you get all these sales, you get some money and stuff like that. But what does that do as far as like the legacy of your music?
That's where teams come in. Power of a team. You'll need some people that are dedicated to really help you along the way. And that's what Innervision FM is all about. Your supporters will, theoretically, enthusiastically embark on this quest, as it were, to help you get onto the Billboard chart, and will enthusiastically help you to succeed in your goals.
And that's number two. Yeah, building your team, because it just, you don't want it just to be me, myself, and I, and you don't even want to be my mother, my sister, my little brother. You want to expand that to some other people, because your music is good, and if other people know that your music is good, and just say, hey, come together, and you can give them like little little rewards, hey, we reached the score, we'll have like a little like get together party, something like that, and we can share in that goal.
Wow. So you're talking about anything as small as, hey, just getting your buds together, the blind money gang together, so to speak, or whatever you got going in South Africa, there, Latabo.
Sure.
Get folks like yourselves together for a pizza party, let's just say.
Yeah. Definitely.
To really is what your supporters are doing. You know, even something as large as a concert benefit or other
Yeah.
venues help you.
Mm.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
even like say like it's because it's always good to release the album on a Friday. So like the Friday before, you could do like a single release party kind of thing and do a
Kind of
concert.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And it could
Sort
even
of
be like, yeah, go ahead.
like sort of like what you call this, like a listening session, like as you refer it to.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
you want to
Oh yeah.
because you want to
Yeah.
get that team as involved as they can, so they'll feel a part of it, and you'll be
Yeah.
amazed. People want something to be a part of,
True.
you know. And so
Yeah.
and,
That's really the big thing in the music industry is the sense of belonging. You're going to get individuals that will do things for you to help you to succeed in your goals. And they're not just hangers on. They're not just folks that are looking for the spotlight, although you'll find plenty of those. But there are folks out there that love to do what they do. And if they do it for a nominal fee, if they do it for free, if they do it for lots of money, well, they're in it for a certain given goal. And, you know, you as the artist to really ferret out what that goal is and just kind of figure out, hey, do I want to be represented by a certain label or a certain organization? Will these
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
Now,
what FM is all about.
now
Yeah,
the
actually,
go ahead.
actually, I wanted to also add to that, that, you know, sometimes when you sign a record as well, like it also reflects on how you perform as an artist. Because like recently, there's this other famous artist that I won't mention her name. Imagine like I just want to make an example when it comes to that. Imagine you sign a record label deal, let's say for example from 2020, and then it lasts until this year, which means it's like 3 years. But the label says that okay, she did sign the new label, the new deal with them again, but she is saying that no, I didn't sign anything, you know, because now it becomes another dispute, because like even now the news even it's like much bigger, because I've been reading that on Facebook for
That
some
sounds
time now.
like
Yeah,
disputes.
Yeah, that sounds
We
pretty wild.
we
Yeah.
talk a little bit about
yeah,
contractual disputes at a later
yeah,
point. That's
Yeah.
what's important about learning how things are set up within the music
mm,
industry,
mm,
what things that you're signing, and then
yeah,
Yeah.
some of the requirements that we're going to talk about with regard to Innervision FM and getting your music onto the bottom of the top 200, which, you know, I mean, you got to start somewhere. So you start at the bottom.
yeah, true. Yeah, you start at the bottom, yeah.
You started a situation where you're not looking for being number one. You're looking for hitting the top
120, 150,
Yep,
Yeah, maybe.
exactly.
100,
Mm.
even 199.
As long as you're hitting the goal, as long as you're
Yeah.
getting to that top 200, you know, the big deal is when you get into this top 100, when some of these requirements go into play. You've got UPC codes that have to be attached to your music. Those are called universal product codes. These will
Yeah.
help you with sales in tracking your everything from promotional stuff to
And see if you have a vinyl,
Mhm.
CD, MP3 WAV. You want that same UPC to be connected to all those things.
That's absolutely right, Johnny. I mean, because if you're
Absolutely,
selling MP3 of a single versus like even just a WAV file for distribution to different terrestrial radio stations so they can play 30-second sound bites of your song. This kind of thing. It's all important to have these UPC codes, universal product codes, attached to the song. In addition, we're going to cover a little bit about these are called IRSC codes. These are specific to our brand. So if you choose to have Innervision FM sponsor some of your stuff or use some of your content, this kind of thing, that's where IRSC codes come in. And
and they tell like it's connected to a specific song, so so we're able to track that song as well, and we have tools where we can put that, embed that in your song, which you probably when you get your own stuff pressed, you probably have like the engineer, he's in charge of that. Well, here at the Innervision FM, I'm in charge of embedding that information. So when the DJ puts that music in their player, whatever, that information will come up, and they could have somebody. It'll show them like who to call. So they say like, "Hey, I want this group to come out and do a concert, but how do I get a hold of them?" Oh, okay. There's the code there, and then also in the MP3 coder, we also put like website, phone number, and just ways where they can contact us. And I was just surprised, like a lot of radio stations said that a lot of the artists don't put in the metadata in their information, so they hear this fantastic song, but they can't get a hold of them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
true. That's true. Yeah.
It's a really big hurdle that I'll run into when I try to book individuals for interviews. We have Big Boy Saint from Fine Money Gang here, and I speak directly to them. I think I hate putting you on the spot, but you can speak directly to this kind of thing. The essential need to have metadata attached to your to all of your material so that your fans can easily find you.
Or DJs.
Or DJ, yeah, exactly.
DJs.
This is true. That's why it's best to, certain websites don't let you put that type of information on your artwork. So that's why it's best to, have it done, because matter of fact, I got a single being released in a couple of weeks, and that's one of the things they told me I wasn't able to put that on my artwork.
That's interesting. So how do you get around not being able to put certain pieces of metadata which are universally required to be put onto released music available for content, I guess syndication on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all your stream,
YouTube Music as well.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like you put the metadata within the MP3 or the WAV file, and doesn't really show up in the artwork because it's just embedded in the song itself. But
so we'll cover some of that in the masterclass on Monday. So folks, you want to like, share, subscribe, leave comment wherever you're watching. Don't set the notifications bell to all if you're watching on YouTube or on LinkedIn through social. We're also on a number of other different platforms. The descriptions for the platforms are down below. www.innervisionrecords.org is the best way to check out our mission statement. Where do we want to go from here? Johnny?
Number four. Okay, now say you got your website and you're putting your songs up there, but you want these songs to be counted towards the stuff that you're selling off your website. You want to be counted towards getting into the top 2 on your Billboard. I'm gonna. Okay, so setting up a pre-sale on your website, you could use. Let me see. Let's see. You could use this thing called limited run, which is like their official sounds. They collect information for SoundScan, and so you could set it up, your music up on there, and it's kind of limited because it doesn't have a where you can hear samples, but I mean the music will be up there, and then now you could either, and then also you can, and this is too much, and that seems too overwhelming. You can also, or you can use this other platform, it's called Pledge Music, and they pretty much walk you through it where they do pretty much the work that, instead of you like manually doing all the stuff. And that works very well as well.
Yeah, Pledge Music is pretty good. You've got Kickstarter, which is another one. It's just a matter of how you want to work stuff, and really the paperwork is what's involved. We're not recommending one over the other, but it's an idea that there are things like Pledge out there, things like Kickstarter out there that will help you to go ahead.
Oh yeah, and also like I use the oh man, it went out of my mind. I forgot which one. It went out of my mind. Kid, what is it?
DistroKid.
Kid. Why did that go out of my mind?
Kid.
Yeah, that's another one where you could set like a advanced time, and the cells will be caught, and as well as CD Baby, also TuneCore, and now this last one, well, not the last one, number 5. This is a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
this one you have to manually put this information into the SoundScan thing for all the products that you have. If you have it on vinyl, if you have it on CD, if you have it on MP3, you have to manually. And then the nice about it where you say connect all these together.
Yeah,
right? You have to manually put it in there, and the website is not that user friendly for us blind guys.
Yeah, there are services out there that will help you to navigate them. It's kind of hit or miss when you're using certain services to help you to navigate. But you can get remote assistance to sort of help you with that. It's about the best way to navigate SoundScan and some of these other places where these have to be registered.
Yeah, and I usually use IRA, and they help me quite a bit just to do it quicker than, because it's, I don't know, for some reason my screen reader just doesn't see that. But if you're sighted, click,
Well, there's certain captures that have to be filled out at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
and sometimes JAWS or NVDA. These are screen reading pieces of software. Or VoiceOver, TalkBack if you're using your iPhone or iPad or
Android
platform. It doesn't always read stuff to, especially capture boxes. So yeah, I mean, you just need some
like Ellen also seem like also narrator as well, because when you're using narrator, like let's say for example you're using on Windows 10 or 11, like when you want to do stuff, then sometimes it doesn't read well. And and also I have a cousin actually who is doing also beats. He's self-proclaimed producer because like he produces a genre that people usually they don't really quite understand. It's called Amapiano, so it's a trend here in South Africa. So he's one of the guys that's like producing that. Like he like does his own music. Like every time when I'm with him, like he says, like, okay,
That's the
like,
cool thing about music art is every time, I mean, you run something new, and that's why freedom of expression is important. So, that's what we aim to do here with regard to all of the things that we have discussed here. Johnny J can help you with these kinds of things through Innervision FM.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess I might also tell him that he must join Innervision Records actually.
Oh yes, Innervision Records is our nonprofit. But so we're showing people how you can get into the bottom. We want everybody to get into that top 40, because like I said, I when I was over in Europe, they did this top 40 countdown, and I heard this guy that I couldn't tell what he was saying, but he was some part of England, but he was in there, and I know how he got in there, because he got close to maybe 1,000 people, or maybe a little bit more, to buy a $1.29 single, and that got him into the top 40. I mean, got him like in the bottom part of the top 40, and
which
so
is the entry level of that.
Yeah. Now to get further down, now that he's in the top 40, now radio stations are playing it. Now people that you don't even know are saying they heard that song and they like it. Now that is a snowball, and then that will move the song up. If they like it, they move it up. Now that guy, he's probably just a one-hit wonder, because I never heard, I went back to, didn't hear anything else about it. But he got a song there, probably made a few bills and stuff like that. But that's it. He's gone. One-hit wonder. Maybe somebody might, play it, say, hey, this was number 39. Because when I was in Europe, I would wait until the next weekend to hear it, to see if that artist is still there. And if they disappeared, then I just know that was, it was just something, they got them in there once, and then that was it. People didn't catch on to it. So,
but sometimes you can travel for the rest of your life off of one hit, though. You can live for the rest of your life off of that one hit,
But sometimes
it's true. That is true.
I heard it was like 65. Well, it was like 60 something thousand a year, like in residuals off of that, somewhere around there. Yeah. So it's like it's not a lot, but it'll roll. So he'll be okay. Get some speech lessons. Oh, somebody else said, Alan, are you there? Oh man, I think we lost.
Looks like we just lost him.
Let me get back over here.
Him,
Oh shoot. Let me get back over there.
We just lost him now.
I'll let him back in.
Okay.
But so that was number 6. So we know it's easy enough to get you in the top bottom, but I really want to get everybody here and the people that we listen later. I want to get you into the top. So I figured like what I wanted to do was put together like a mixtape, like Innervision compilation. Oh wait, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm admitting him, I think. Okay, he's back.
Oh, yeah.
You took a coffee break? Oh.
He just muted himself. Guys.
All right. Well, okay. Oh wait, no, next summer hold up, is that? Okay, next summer. All right, next summer. What I would do is I'll send you the link so you can hear the stuff that we covered before you got here, Mr. Summers. So welcome.
Thank
I
you.
I hope you weren't waiting there too long.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, so what I do is, like I said, I'll send you the link so you could hear it. We're at the last part where, like, number 6, where we're just talking about, like, okay, we want to get everybody, like, it's easy enough to get them into the top, the bottom part of the top 200, and that's good. But and really, a lot of radio stations, they look at that billboard to see who's number 1, and sometimes they might venture out of the big cities. They pretty much stick to that top 40 because they want to know who's really pushing the music and getting it up there. But some of the little towns, they may say, like, okay, we'll go to number 20 and see who's in the top billboard in the top 120, top 150, and they may grab music out of there, and then play it from there. But my goal is like I said, I would like to get together this team, get like a single from each of you, then put it in the compilation, and then as a team we're working to get there. So say, Nick, you have, like, 200 people that, hey, they're on board. My brother has so many people. BMG has so many people, and then with those people, it builds up where we can just push that compilation thing, and then once it gets into the top 40, then they could each radio station say, okay, we'll grab this one, because we have a diverse crowd. We got some hip hop, we have a rock artist. I'm recording it, but I'll give you permission to record it. I mean, because I got it from the beginning.
So I think the main thing here is we're looking at membership of sorts. We're wanting to sort of bring a lot of the artists together, a lot of you folks. Now, normally, there's a little bit of cost that does go into this. Tell us a little bit about the membership, how that works.
You see, like, Innervision we're a nonprofit, and we work doing the business of music. So a lot of the paperwork, I've done it before, and so usually we do like a year membership. For bands, it was like $100. For single artists, was $50. And we decided, like, okay, for this special thing, anyone that has seen this video, and they can just get like a 4-month membership, and we'll give you so much resources to build up to the release. Where if you're guessing, like, how do I get there and get enough people, because I even have this course where you can get like 1,000 fans in 1 month. All right, hey, see you later, man. You catch the replay as well. Yeah, he's in South Africa. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so to get his sleep.
Caught this show.
Yeah.
So what you're looking at, Johnny, is a membership. There's a 4-month situation where you can then go ahead and get access to the inside master classes and some of the other stuff that you have available. Is that right?
Right. And I wanted to develop this group and with somebody, put them on this compilation CD, and then we'll all push it, and then we'll meet every week to see how each other is doing, and then when you go back over the past recording, you'll work on building your team, right? So they can help you with this part. Then with the grants that I get, I'll be pushing it, putting some funds in there to push it, like on social media. And so our nonprofit will be probably putting in a lot more money into this to put it out there.
So basically what you're looking at is for your investment into Innervision FM and Innervision Records, you can expect a return of a lot of the legwork that you would normally have to do. Now, of course, obviously, you'll still have to do some legwork, and it has to do with the production side of things. But this is kind of an end-to-end process. We'll help you through it.
Right. And then at the end of the 4 months or a little bit before, after we get there, the compilations out there, we got it. Hopefully, I'm hoping not to get it in the the bottom part of the top 200.
Right.
I'm hoping to get it like in the top 40 part. Then we'll give you access to, because we have contracts that are good to have if you're within a group, legal papers that we have, and we'll provide that for you as artists like that 4-month membership. So we're looking like, or some of the team with, so we can have that camaraderie of like meeting every week, seeing where everybody is, encouraging everybody. We might even like do like a little Facebook group or whatever, and see this happen, because it's like there's so many people. Oh, by the way, Nick, are you from Colorado, or where are you from, Nick?
Yeah, I'm in Colorado.
Yeah. We had like the Flow Box, and we had like I forgot, it was another name of a group that got here, and I said, but it's like this long stretch, before somebody gets there and they say, oh yeah, they're from Colorado, or they're from wherever, like a BMG is from, so I'm really kind of like build up like this little team, because we have another girl that she's from Northern, I forgot the name of the group, but it's Northern Star or something like that. So, and you guys, I haven't heard your music, but I have a feeling, Nick, that your music is just as high quality as I've heard all these other guys' music. But just to put in a compilation CD and then do it that time, and then you have that experience and you see how it is, and say, oh yeah, we got in there, and then you can go out and then you can grab one of your own singles and then do the same thing, because we're not going to reinvent the boat. We're just going to keep doing it. Also, because I hear a lot of these top 40 countdowns in other countries. Once we start find out that you have like fans outside the country or whatever, I know how to book these things in different countries, because we have a lot of friends in just different European countries that have clubs and so forth, and they love American music.
That's absolutely right.
I mean,
Hey, listen,
they fill the auditorium. Go ahead.
I want to sign up. I want to get rolling on this. How do I do this? How do I register for the master class? How does this take place?
And you guys gonna say this is like crazy sheet. It's a $25 membership. Like I said, we usually, like for bands, we do $100. Single group is $50, but it's not a $25 membership. You can do like the Cash App, because I know a lot of young people, they do the Cash App. That's just Cash App Innervision J, capital J, or you can do PayPal.me/Innervision Denver, and this stuff I'll send it to you like individual too, so you don't have to remember all the stuff when you watch this over again. But we're gonna have the master class next week, and in that class, I'm gonna introduce you to some guys that they really know how to get you to get that release, get those. If you need like 1,000 people, signed up to support your music, it shows you. This video will show you how to do that. And even if you just got 500, we're getting closer. But if we got like just a group of us and we're all working on the same thing, we're all in the same compilation CD, mixtape. It just works a lot better where you're working with the team than when you go out and work by yourself. And then when you go out and work by yourself, you have all the basics there, and then you just go from there.
Folks, hit us up at info@InnervisionFM.com. You'll be added to the newsletter. These types of things will be covered. Is this stuff also on your main website, Innervision Records?
Yes, it's also on the InnervisionRecords.org as well. And like I said, we're going to replay this show over next week. We're going to have a live show, but we're going to give you another link, Zoom link, which has another room number. And for the people who want to go to that, you can see this over again. And then we're just going to keep building. And then by June, mid-June, we want to release it, because we'll have enough people to release it. Right now, we have about 4 people we're going to have on this one. But if a little bit more want to come on, we'll fit them in there, and then we'll get the artwork done and do all that kind of stuff. And then let's get some people on that top billboard that, I'm looking forward to knowing the people, and then booking the concerts in Europe. And believe me, you can make a lot of money.
Absolutely.
Out there.
Absolutely.
And plus, just have people that enjoy music, because it seems like they enjoy our music, better than we enjoy our music.
That's absolutely right. Folks.
So can I just ask a question right quick?
Right.
Yeah.
To make sure that I understand. So by you becoming a member, y'all would want us to release a single with you guys, right?
Right. And
That's correct.
we don't want your copyright. We don't want any of that stuff.
No.
You keep all that stuff. We just want to put it in this compilation, and then work as a team to get that into the top 40.
See, the idea being is this is an investment for you as a recording artist. And the idea being that it's another platform, another way for folks that happen to be physically disabled or financially challenged, or in this world, both. It's just a way for us all to work together. Another inroad to be involved at the local, state, and federal level. And if we can kind of come together and really make the world go around with music, that's where we're at.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope. I definitely want to be part of that.
Yeah, because I'm getting some pretty good grants this year, and I'm just saying, what can I do with this? I'm going to pay some salaries and stuff like that, but I said, what can I do with this to really like get some artists out there that I like their music, and they may not know about this.
We want to put folks with all disabilities on the map, with an emphasis, obviously, on the blind community. Since the unemployment in the blind community has never gone up, never gone down, always floated around 70%. When we all know that the elephant in the room says that we've got a little bit bigger problems, 70% unemployment rate in the blind community. So, that's really what this is all about.
Oh yeah. So that's pretty much it. So you can think about it, and then like doing decide to sign up for the master class, and then we're gonna really add some stuff in there, and some of it's gonna seem kind of overwhelming, but some of it, like you, BMG, I mean, you've been cranking it, getting those shows together, and it's like, but I want so many people, like especially in Europe and here in America, to know and do that, that radio station. I mean, if you probably don't know, if you get played on Sirius FM, because that's a Sirius XM radio, because that's a subscription, for every spin you get paid, like the rate is like $140 every spin you get.
Yeah, I could just imagine BMG getting a spin on Sirius XM, or your buddy Cassidy Bussy, a gentleman that we just had on the other day. I could just imagine you guys getting into that situation. That would be the bomb. And to have the Innervision Records and Innervision FM help out, that would be just icing on the cake. It's an added bonus.
Oh yeah, and plus I'm gonna be hiring some people like to be signing people up to be on these other platforms, because it's cool to be underground, but I have to be above ground too.
Every day above
True.
ground is a good.
Yeah. So, man, this is exciting because when I found that, there's groups out there that are cranking it and they're positive people. I said, man, we gotta connect with those people and go forward. So,
That's right, folks. We got June 9th coming up in Denver area, right off of Federal and Alameda. We've got a concert coming up of
Youth in Action. It's called Youth in Action. And we just got this group, this guy named Shakroy is a hip hop guy and his wife. So they do like she does the singing part, he does the hip hop and really some deep type of stuff. And we have like D'Angelo and we have a few other people on that bill. And so it's going to have food, music, and we may even have a special guest drop in via Zoom or via the internet. So, but we'll let you know more about that later on. But he's in the house.
Speaking of that, hit us up at info@InnervisionFM.com. We're going to try to do a live stream of that as well for folks that are willing to, kick in, make a little investment on that. PayPal.me/InnervisionDenver. Denver.
Oh yeah. All right. So we're gonna let everybody go, and then we'll see you. Monday at we're gonna do the special class, and then Monday morning we'll be with the DJ Woogie with his Rock the Mic third release. So we're gonna do some stuff with him 9 o'clock Monday. So Monday is like we're doing a double shift Monday. So anyway, so that is it, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a fantastic weekend, and sign up.